The creatures.
Executive order should scare everybody. His new...
Go watch our whole video. He's just signed an executive order making it okay to institutionalize. You know, like when they say institutionalize, they're talking about against your will. You don't have any say in the matter. You could be walking down the street. You could be working at your job. You could be trying to pick up your children at daycare. Anything, fill in the blanks, having a picnic in the park. They can institutionalize you if they decide that you're mentally ill. Let's see, I have heard gay people being referred to as mentally ill. I have heard trans people being referred to as mentally ill. I have heard them call those of us who don't like the creature, we're mentally ill. We have Trump derangement syndrome. We're mentally ill. Christians accuse atheists of being mentally ill. So basically anybody that the creature or the Christian cult does not like, we can be picked up for simply existing because they can say, hey, look, that person is mentally ill. They don't think like we do. They don't believe the same things we do. They don't like the same things we do. Therefore, they're mentally ill, and they are going to be put into institutions so that we don't have to deal with anybody who is different. We don't want to be around anybody who's different. What do you suppose they're going to do with all the millions of people picked up from the streets and put into these institutions? Do you think the institutions will be able to accommodate millions of people? Or do you think that so many of these people that are picked up will just mysteriously disappear? They're also doing the same thing to people who cannot take care of themselves. They've made executive orders that people who cannot take care of themselves can be institutionalized. That's disabled people. That's veterans in wheelchairs. That's anybody who gets in a car accident or gets some kind of horrible illness that leaves them disabled. Could be you. Could be you. You could be driving down the road today and end up without a leg tomorrow. And you're suddenly disabled. They can determine that you're no longer able to take care of yourself. Therefore, you can be institutionalized. It can happen to any one of us at any given time. And I'm sorry, but there are simply not enough institutions in this country to house all of us. So what do you suppose they're gonna do? What did the people in Germany during World War II who did that funny walk? What did they do to all the people? And you know who they started with? They didn't start with the Jews. They started with the disabled people and the mentally ill. And those people were disappeared, never to be seen again. Yeah, that's what they want to do here now. You need to be afraid. We all need to be afraid. And are we going to stand it? Are we going to sit back and let innocent people, American citizens, hard-working people, a lot of them, just simply be allowed to disappear? We all have a life. We all have a one chance to live, a one precious moment on this earth and in this time to live. We have a right to want to be happy and work like hell to try to be happy, or hang on with our teeth and our claws hoping for one more chance to know what it is to be happy. That's the case of the people who are homeless, who he also wants to get rid of. It's not a crime to be poor. It's not a crime to be mentally ill. It is not a crime to be disabled. It is not a crime to be elderly. It is not a crime to be an atheist or be gay or be trans. And yet they want to eliminate people. They want to clean this country of all the undesirables, all the people that they feel uncomfortable around? When will it be enough for people to get off their butts and fight for this country, for our lives, for this future that we want for our children? Because it certainly isn't what they are talking about.